Today, let's take a wild ride through Family Guy history and see just how many stunning ladies Stewie has charmed. From the classics to the modern era, let's go! Number 1. Janet. Stewie's first love in Damn It, Janet. Revisiting this classic episode is a must if you enjoy watching Stewie, our favorite diabolical yet oddly charming little mastermind.
Hey everyone, meet Jeffrey, the newest member of the Club of Forgotten Children.
In this episode, Lois decides to send him to daycare, much to Peter's indifference. After all, he was a little troublemaker himself back in the day.
Look, your parents will be home any minute. Are you sure you don't want me to clean up this mess?
No. Go. It'll be funny.
The moment Stewie steps into daycare, his immediate reaction? Absolute distrust. As expected, he suspects Lois has just abandoned him in some wretched pit of despair.
Why, you soulless witch! This is a biogenetic experimentation facility, isn't it? Admit it!
But soon, amidst the dull chaos of childish games like Duck, Duck, Goose, Cupid strikes hard. Stewie lays eyes on Janet and falls head over tiny heels in love.
Oh dear, it seems you're still it.
Determined to impress his new crush, Stewie's approach is, well, let's just say it needs work. His charm offensive is so aggressive it makes Janet cry.
Goose! Oh, come on now, I barely touched you. Really, stop it. Stop your boo-hooing. Stop it, I say. Stop it. You see, this is exactly why people don't respect the WNBA.
That night, sleep eludes him as his mind is flooded with thoughts of Janet and relentless teasing from Brian.
Excluding that first, huh?
Uh-huh. Face it, you're a sucker for a woman with blue eyes.
Ha! Her eyes are green!
Aha! Thank you for proving my point.
Damn!
The next day, still clueless about how to win Janet over, Stewie resorts to the classic move, staring at her through binoculars from afar like a tiny lovesick spy.
Go!
Who said that? Who's got the big diapers?
But when he finally gets the chance to talk to her, utter disaster. He fumbles, stutters, and proves that even the most cunning villains are helpless in the face of love.
Hi, Stewie.
Leonard, you pudgy-faced Applejawn, I will not be made a fool of.
Stewie swears he wants nothing to do with romance, yet the moment Janet reappears, his tiny heart turns to mush.
Ah! Ah! Yes.
The girl is here for cookies, but Stewie? Oh no, he's ready to go full-on Snake Griffin mode.
Yes, I rather like Snake Griffin.
Unfortunately, Janet snags her cookie and leaves, completely oblivious to Stewie's melodramatic suffering. Stewie laments about being struck by Cupid's fiery arrow, but his teacher, she just assumes he has gas. Classic.
Cease thy lustful quake. Ah! Unhand me, woman, I don't have gas, I'm in love. Well then, I guess it's both.
Determined to make his move, Stewie finally serenades Janet with an impromptu love song, winning her affection for a brief, glorious moment.
I'm going to feel the way I do today, because you make me feel so young.
But while Stewie is basking in the glow of romance, it turns out Janet is only interested in cookies. To add insult to injury, she soon ditches him for another boy because of cookies.
Look, Janet, is there something you need to tell me? Because if I'm the only one in this thing, well, I think I deserve to know. I see. Your silence says it all.
Heartbroken but not defeated, Stewie devises a master plan, make Janet jealous. He brings in a fake girlfriend, expecting sparks of envy, but Janet couldn't care less.
Oh, what did we figure out, dear? Was it 1? No, 2. Yes, she's 2 weeks younger than you. Just look at that butt. That is a tight butt. Damn! Not even a second glance.
Crushed by her indifference, Stewie dramatically declares that love is a scam. Yet no matter how much he tries to dismiss Janet, she still haunts his every thought. Fueled by desperation, he makes one last attempt to win her over, only to realize she really just wants his cookie.
You don't care about me. It's my cookies. It's always been the damn cookies. Well, sugar, the bakery just closed. You'll have to get your fill somewhere else, you oatmeal raisin-loving tart.
Stewie, devastated, fights back tears and walks away, another victim of love's cruel game.
Don't let her see you cry, old man. Don't let her see you cry.
And that, my friends, is how even the most devious little genius can get absolutely wrecked by a preschool romance. Number 2, LaDawn, the stunning babysitter who stole Stewie's heart. Season 4, Episode 8. With Lois being too busy to handle everything, she decided to hold interviews for a new babysitter. Enter LaDawn, a young, gorgeous candidate who instantly made Stewie's tiny heart race. Overwhelmed with excitement, he whispered to himself that meeting LaDawn was even more thrilling than Kirk Cameron in Les Miserables.
Oh, unbelievable! Oh my God, how lucky are we, huh? Hey Stewie, what are you doing tonight? Oh, nothing, just watching Kirk Cameron play Jean Valjean. Oh my God, curtain up!
Determined to impress, our favorite evil genius practiced talking in front of the mirror, adding a few props to boost his confidence.
Yeah. Well, this here? Oh, it's just my package. Yeah, just my package. God delivered it, I signed for it. World keeps on spinning. Yeah.
When finally facing LaDawn, he was so careful in his words, hoping he wouldn't embarrass himself like that time he met Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I was visiting my aunt in the hospital. She has
hepatitis. Ooh, sorry.
The next day, Stewie was over the moon when Lois announced that LaDawn would be coming over that evening. In his mind, he was cooler than Brian trying and failing to flirt with high school girls.
That's what I love about high school girls. I keep getting older, they stay the same age. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
But fate had other plans. LaDawn had a boyfriend. To make things worse, she even brought him over that night.
What, you... Girlfriend? What kind of sick, twisted game are you playing at?
Stewie, consumed by jealousy, threw a fit, ranting non-stop until he was forced to shove his pacifier in his mouth to calm down.
If he wants to throw hands, I'll throw hands. I tell you, how do...
By the next morning, Stewie had recovered, optimistically preparing a DVD for them to watch together while imagining himself as Jiminy Glick.
So I was talking to my wife Dixie the other day, and she was saying that you weren't a very good actor, and I agreed with her. Now why, Colin? Why would we both say that?
But his little heart shattered into pieces when he saw LaDawn kissing her boyfriend. That was it. Jeremy had to go. In classic Stewie style, he knocked the poor guy out, locked him in Brian's trunk, and even left him an iPod to enjoy some music. How thoughtful.
Here's your iPod so you can listen to the Streaks while you gasp for air.
Oh, the Strokes, right.
Taking advantage of LaDawn's sadness over her boyfriend not calling, Stewie made his move, offering a comforting hug, only to, place his hand somewhere highly inappropriate. LaDawn, of course, was not having it.
Stewie, no! That is a bad place to touch. No. No.
She rejected him outright, leaving Stewie stunned, wailing like a siren. But LaDawn showed no mercy. She even banned him from watching TV, making him so furious that he fantasized about them dying together like Adolf Hitler and Eva Braun. Stewie, buddy, that's a bit dramatic.
You want me to kill myself and you're not going to. You suck. You suck.
You suck.
Determined to get rid of LaDawn, Stewie came up with a master plan, drugging her and framing her for throwing a wild party.
Lois! Oh, thank God you're here, Lois. It was all her friends. They were doing marijuana and heroin. And they were taking eczema and touching each other.
Lois fell for it and fired LaDawn, who left in tears, but not before handing Stewie a mixtape. Ah, the 2000s.
This is for you.
She made me a mixtape? Oh, dear God, what have I done? I've made a terrible mistake.
Regret hit Stewie hard as he ran after her, but it was too late. She was gone. Perhaps this was the first time Stewie ever truly felt heartbreak, and maybe, just maybe, his biggest romantic regret. Number 3, Olivia, the famous child actress Stewie married in Chick Cancer. Let's take a trip down memory lane and see how these two lovebirds came together. First, let me remind you, Stewie first met Olivia in From Method to Madness, where they were fierce rivals. Fast forward a bit, and Stewie spotted her on TV, only to realize her career was circling the drain. Tasty Juice had just fired her, replacing her with none other than rock and roll legend Chuck Berry.
Open your mouth, baby. Here it comes.
Her final public appearance was set for Quahog Mall, and Stewie saw this as his golden opportunity to humiliate her even harder than Luke Skywalker did to that poor rebel pilot.
You know what? I don't need your kind of help, all right? Have a great assault, jerk.
However, things didn't go as planned. Stewie arrived at the mall, ready to gloat, but the moment he laid eyes on Olivia, bam, he was smitten. Turns out she was way too adorable to hate.
And now, TV's Olivia Fuller will cut the ceremonial ribbon.
I hope I'm allowed to do this. My mommy says don't run with scissors.
She's so cute. I love children. Look at my kids.
In a classic move, Stewie tried to impress her by inviting her to watch the Bernie Mac show, but Olivia shot him down.
Look, Stewie, you're sweet, but since I moved to Hollywood, I've done a lot of growing up. I'm dating more sophisticated men now, but it was good to see you.
Not one to take rejection lightly, Stewie hatched a plan. He glued Brian's fur to his own body in an attempt to look more mature. Smooth, right?
Hey, baby.
Hi, Stewie.
What the hell are you doing?
Not much, really. Just me and my pubes. Hanging out.
Brian, however, thought this wasn't enough and advised Stewie to learn from the ultimate ladies' man, Quagmire.
You're a sick man.
Hey, keep it down. I don't want my neighbors seeing a fat old dirty whore screaming at me on my front lawn.
Whore? Well, maybe I should come inside.
Well, maybe you should.
After some questionable lessons, Stewie concluded that women love being treated poorly. Enter Dark Stewie. He warned Olivia, prepare to meet a darker, edgier Stewie than ever before. And shockingly, it worked.
Oh, hey, Ray Liotta. Is Olivia home? Oh, wait, you're Olivia. You see, I thought you were Ray Liotta because your skin has the texture of a decorative autumn squash.
Olivia agreed to go out with him, and Stewie felt cooler than that cheetah from the Cheetos commercials.
Oh, God, there is no drummer better than Neil Peart!
It ain't easy being cheesy.
What followed was a romantic park date filled with sweet moments and spontaneous comedy. Olivia fell for him, declaring him special, and just like that, they were officially a couple.
Oh, look, Jewish cowboy, Jewish cowboy.
Yeah, not gonna be so tough when the sun goes down, are you?
Better go wrestle up some Chinese food, hop along noosebound.
But true to sitcom romance, trouble was right around the corner. At a birthday party, Olivia ran into an old co-star, and their friendly reunion made Stewie burn with jealousy. He wanted the guy gone.
Or a third option, why doesn't Victor go get some punch for you and me? Or maybe you and I could go away from Victor and go get the punch. Or none of us could have punch, but still Victor could go away.
Olivia, unimpressed, called Stewie a total jerk and reminded him that she was not his property. Naturally, there was only one way to handle this situation, a rushed wedding witnessed by Rupert.
I, Stewie, take you, Olivia, to be my lawfully wedded wife. What's that, Rupert? Oh, kiss the bride, yes.
Stewie and Olivia moved into a makeshift paper house in the front yard, playing house like a real married couple, but reality hit fast. After a long day at work, Stewie came home expecting a proper meal. Instead, Olivia served him Play-Doh. Play-Doh. Outraged.
What?
No, it's nothing. Just had Play-Doh spaghetti last night. And that's all we had last night.
Stewie snapped, declaring being Kurt's roommate would be easier than being married to Olivia Fuller.
God, it's all night with this guy. Hey, if you're gonna leave all those lights on, I'm not gonna split the electric bill.
As expected, their relationship quickly spiraled into a disaster, full of constant bickering and resentment. The breaking point, a double date with Brian and Jillian.
You decided to hole up in the bathroom for 3 hours waxing your eyebrows.
You swore you would never... I have a prominent brow, and I do what I can to get by.
Olivia accused Stewie of acting like a child, and for once, he couldn't deny it, so he did what any emotionally mature man would do. He threw a tantrum so loud that even the guy at the next table was annoyed.
Hey, could you keep that kid quiet?
Oh, what's that? What's that, sir? I'm sorry, am I being too loud for you? You want to come over here and quiet me down?
Oh, let's not do this.
Oh, God, Stewie, come on.
Then came the ultimate betrayal. Stewie caught Olivia cheating on him. That was the final straw. In dramatic fashion, he burned down their fake house and walked away, leaving their relationship in ashes. Literally.
Listen, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Is that smoke?
Idea for a farce. Cheating wife and Papa's ass burned alive.
Years later, Stewie crossed paths with Olivia again in The Boys in the Band. This time, he played it cool, acting like he had moved on. But let's be real, deep down, we all know that Olivia was the one that got away.
Olivia? Oh my God, do I look okay? I hate this shirt. Switch shirts! Switch shirts!
Stewie? I thought that was you.
Hey, Olivia, hey, what brings you here?
Number 4, Connie, the feisty queen bee who fell for Stewie in the episode McStroke. Let's see how our little genius pulled it off. Stewie made a bet with Brian that he could become the coolest kid at James Woods High. If he lost, he'd have to sniff Meg's hat for a full 8 seconds. An unimaginable punishment.
Okay, if I win and you can't do it, you have to put your nose in Meg's hat and take an 8-second inhale.
Okay, it's a bet.
Great.
Kiss on it?
What?
Oh.
Determined to win, Stewie disguised himself as a high schooler, sneaking into Meg's backpack to infiltrate the school. From his outfit to his attitude, he oozed pure coolness, instantly charming Connie and her clique.
I wear long sleeve shirts under short sleeve shirts under long sleeve shirts.
Oh my God, you're
Oh my
awesome.
God, you're so cool.
Awesome.
You've checkmated my teenage cynicism.
Stewie proudly declared that he was a bigger hit with high schoolers than Will Smith's clean rap lyrics.
Wipe your shoes on the mat when you come in the house. Someone just clean that floor. Woohoo! Say what? Ha ha!
Once he had solidified his popularity, Stewie asked Connie D'Amico out, and of course she said yes in a heartbeat.
You want to go out to Anal Point this weekend? See what all the buzz is about?
OMG, that'd be so awesome.
Sweet. We're gonna have a real raging time.
Confident that things were going great, he told Connie they'd soon be acting like an old married couple. Victory was his. He was now the school's biggest star, and he even got a date with Connie at the legendary Makeout Point, though the poor guy had no clue what that actually meant.
I suppose if you imagine it like a parking space that you think, gosh, there's no way I'm going to be able to fit in there. But then you fold in the side view mirrors, and sure enough, well, look at that.
After watching a movie together, Stewie and Connie headed to Makeout Point, where things took a turn.
So we just gonna sit here and talk, or are we gonna do it?
All right, baby, those are the magic words.
Connie made a rather unexpected discovery about Stewie, leading to a hilariously awkward moment that had me rolling on the floor laughing.
Now check this out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I am ready for sex. I drank 8 gallons of water today. This baby's ready to explode.
Is there more underneath, or is that it?
I'm sorry?
She mocked him mercilessly and kicked him out of the car, leaving Stewie so furious that he vowed to sue her. Oh, Stewie, you precious little menace.
That was sex? What a ripoff. I should sue her. Be careful you're not held in contempt of cat. Ha!
The next day, Connie shattered Stewie's cool kid reputation by exposing his embarrassing secret to the entire school, leaving him humiliated.
Hey, Logan, what's going on?
What the hell is going on here?
Nothing, baby penis.
Well, yes, I have a baby.
But if there's one thing Stewie Griffin doesn't do, it's go down without a fight. He immediately devised a revenge plan. Acting all sweet, he approached Connie and before leaving, asked her for a goodbye kiss. Then, plot twist, he revealed he was actually a baby, flipping the script and getting Connie into trouble for kissing a minor.
Look, this girl is making out with a baby, a nude baby.
Hey!
That ending was chef's kiss perfection. Stewie walked away with his head held high, declaring, "I am who I am," proving once again that he's the ultimate mastermind. Number 5, Susie, the adorable heartbreaker who stole Stewie's heart at first sight. In the episode Ocean's 3.5, after what felt like an eternity, little Susie finally made her grand entrance into the world.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, the wheelchair is coming first. And here's the baby.
And the moment Stewie laid eyes on her, boom, love at first sight.
My God.
But Brian, ever the skeptic, immediately shot him down, saying Stewie didn't stand a chance. Stewie, of course, disagreed, claiming they were a better match than Hannity and Combs, which honestly isn't saying much.
You just contradicted me. You hate America.
If I could just get a word in.
You hate America. You like the terrorists.
Well, I guess you're right again.
Determined to win her over, Stewie decided to write her a song, a romantic masterpiece. Or at least that was the plan.
Susie, you're a baby. That's all I have so far.
He played an early draft for Brian, hoping for some encouragement, but Brian, being Brian, compared it to Beethoven's late years, aka completely terrible.
Na, 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 na. They're gonna love that.
Stewie, ever the hopeless romantic, even named the song after Susie, only for Brian to roll his eyes and list off a dozen other songs that did the same thing. This naturally drove Stewie up the wall.
Name 6 more.
Sherry, Laura, Wendy, Maria, Peggy Sue, Minnie the Moocher.
Name 5 more.
Tracy, Jean, Jane, Mary Ann, Eleanor Rigby.
Go yourself.
Undeterred, our little love-struck villain in the making kept admiring Susie from afar, staring at her longingly through a window like a true melodramatic protagonist.
Oh my God, she's so hot. Look at that, she can fit that whole bottle in her mouth.
He doubled down on finishing his song, but no matter how hard he tried, Brian kept tearing it apart like a savage music critic.
Things are a little more complicated than they seemed at first. And then we go back to my house.
You sound like an unbelievable douche.
Frustrated, Stewie clapped back at Brian using the lyrics of his own song.
Hey Brian, why are you bringing me down, man? Why are you bringing me down? Don't bring me down!
But Stewie wasn't about to give up. Oh no, he went all out and filmed an elaborate music video, even performing a dramatic live rendition of Everything I Do by Bryan Adams. And the grand finale, after pouring his heart and soul into it, Stewie completely forgot about Susie. Instead, he was now in love with Bryan Adams.
Stewie, that is the worst thing I have ever seen, ever. And I've seen Peter when he's frozen in sex face.
Peter, would you like more potatoes?
Number 6, Penelope, the femme fatale of Stewie's dreams. When Brian took Stewie to the park to make up for a rough day, fate and a very malicious little girl intervened.
Excuse me, I didn't bring any of my toys. Can I play with some of yours?
No, mine!
Enter Penelope, the cunning, vengeful, and undeniably charming young lady who instantly won Stewie's heart. Her idea of playground justice? Giving a kid who pushed Stewie a butterscotch candy laced with industrial strength glue. Ah, young love.
Don't push.
At her house, Stewie discovered they had so much in common, like a shared appreciation for the Unabomber's Manifesto in pop-up book form.
You have a pop-up version of the Unabomber's Manifesto?
Yes, at the end, the brother pops up and turns you in.
But what really sealed the deal? Her personal armory, which was just as massive as Stewie's. Though, as he noted, Penelope really should have hired a faster maid.
What's already broken?
How wicked was Penelope? Well, she bought her entire arsenal just to take down one girl, and rather than being horrified, Stewie was absolutely smitten.
Only when fear, spite, jealousy, and revenge demand. I bought that to kill the women from Sex and the City, but time seems to be doing it for me.
You're wicked.
When she casually mentioned that she'd already taken out her own mother, Stewie was so impressed that he immediately dropped to one knee and proposed.
I've never said this to anyone before, but I feel like I may have finally found, in you, my one true soulmate. Do you feel this way too?
I do, Stuart.
Penelope, ever the romantic, declared they were meant to be together, prompting Stewie to wonder if their meeting was like Maverick finding Goose.
I feel the need. The need for speed! In Scientology.
No, just speed.
Together, they unleashed absolute chaos. First victim, Mort, who found himself carrying an unexpected surprise in his wallet. Sadly, he ruined their fun by surviving.
Oh, bloody hell, how do you go 2 weeks without opening your wallet?
Yeah, he's been out to dinner like 4 times.
We're clearly not going to get him this way.
But Stewie wasn't one to give up. He simply found a better spot for the bomb, ensuring Mort's explosive departure from existence.
Oh, I better make sure my wallet's okay.
From there, things escalated quickly. Penelope blew up the Great Wall of China and bombed the Eiffel Tower, leaving behind a taunting note for good measure.
Dear Pakistan, up yours. Love, India. Let's see what happens.
They did not need much.
Not to be outdone, Stewie triggered a tsunami that wiped out Denmark's capital.
Roaring, twenting, paddle waving.
Brian, sensing that Stewie had gone a bit off the deep end, stepped in for an intervention. He called out Penelope as a bad influence and urged Stewie to break things off before it was too late.
I'm saying she's a bad influence on you and you should stop spending time with her.
I shall do no such thing. Penelope is wonderful. We're going to be together forever.
Naturally, Stewie confided in Penelope, who had the perfect solution: kill Brian. Simple, right?
Then swear on that love that you'll do what I ask.
Just name it.
Kill him. Kill Brian for me.
Stewie tried to follow through, but in the end, he just couldn't do it. Brian was his best friend after all.
Who am I kidding? I can't do this.
Penelope, unimpressed, called him weak and decided to handle the job herself. Strong women always turn into nightmares, Stewie mused. Just look at Joan of Arc.
Let's burn this chick at the stake.
I love steak. Other girls don't. I'm actually more like a dude. Hey guys, don't come in my room. I might be rubbing one in.
As Penelope set out to eliminate Brian, Stewie intervened, leading to an all-out brawl.
Stewie, she's 1 year old. I think I can handle this myself.
All right, Stewie, tag in.
After an intense fight, Stewie managed to gain the upper hand, forcing her to back down. Accepting her defeat, for now, Penelope gave him one final kiss goodbye and left with a knowing smirk. Ah, young love, so sweet, so deadly.
That was beautiful. I'm gonna tell my friends I banged her.
Number 7, Lois Babe, the one Stewie will never forget, ever. In the episode Valentine's Day in Quahog, to celebrate the Day of Love, Stewie travels back in time to the legendary Summer of Love in the 1960s, the era people always rave about. Naughty Dog Brian also wants in on the time travel fun, but Stewie shuts him down.
Oh, cool. Hey, I think you might be able to get me some acid?
I'll get you a rolled up newspaper on the snout is what I'll get you. Very bad dog.
Arriving in Quahog's groovy summer of romance, Stewie accidentally meets a stunning young girl and is immediately smitten.
Hello. Oh, this must be yours.
Thanks.
Naturally, being the smooth operator he is, Stewie decides he must bring her back to the present and marry her.
God, she's incredible. Rupert, I must bring her back to the present and raise her to be my wife. Oh, God, I bet that diaper is soaking wet.
When she starts moving away, he desperately clings to the moment, seizes the chance to confess his love, and even goes in for a kiss. Because why not?
You know, in a couple of years, something's going to come along called Sesame Street, and I know the name makes it sound Asian, but it's not, and it's going to blow your mind. No, the hell with it. The real reason I ran over here is because I wanted to do this.
And then, bam! The horrifying truth hits him like a truck. The beautiful girl, none other than young Lois, his own mother.
There's my little Lois.
What? Lois?
Stewie, in sheer existential horror, instantly projectile vomits. I swear, no matter how many times I watch this scene, I can't stop laughing.
Oh my God, Stewie, what happened?
None of your business what happened.
Jeez, you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Number 8, Zlata, Stewie's Ukrainian mail-order bride from the marrying kind. After witnessing the beautiful wedding of Mort and Rachel, Stewie becomes convinced that everyone has a perfect match. Even Helen Keller had her own tailor.
$100, please, blind and deaf lady.
Inspired, he impulsively orders himself a bride from Ukraine, and just as he returns home, she arrives at the door. But plot twist, Zlata only made it to America by eating her own sister. Yikes. Honestly, she fits right in with this family.
Is there a dead body in there?
Yeah, they send 2 in case one dies.
Shiva's sister.
Looks like her arm was gnawed off.
Babe, you don't have to eat people. We got food.
Brian warns Stewie that marrying someone he literally knows nothing about is a terrible idea, but Stewie is undeterred.
What? Why would you marry a baby?
In my country, everyone I know blows up.
She wanted to leave. I had $200. Boom, we're each other's forever people.
To support his new wife, he gets a job at a rental car company, where he's stuck working solo because his co-worker Levi is a lazy slacker who's never around.
Levi? Levi?
Poor Stewie. The customers keep coming, and he has to grind away just to keep Zlata happy.
Hey, I accidentally barfed in my car. They told me I could leave it here.
Yeah, I'll clean it.
Thanks. I gotta catch my flight.
After a long, exhausting day, he even takes her out for dinner with friends. What a gentleman. But when they get home, things take a turn. Zlata is done listening to Stewie's nonsense and demands bedroom activities. Stewie, horrified, refuses.
Babe, no, I'll show.
What's Kate up to this week? Losing weight with Toby, maybe?
Why you not have sex with me?
Cue one of the funniest scenes ever. Stewie desperately runs from Zlata, layering on multiple pairs of pants like his life depends on it.
No, I know, I totally want to. It's just, it's our show, you know?
We watch show later.
And we sleep when? There's just only so many hours in the day, you know?
Meanwhile, Zlata insists that he take them off, only stopping when she gets distracted by a hot black guy wearing glasses on TV. Stewie barely escapes with his dignity intact.
Wait. Black men in glasses?
Yes, it's a Sterling Brown episode.
I like black men in glasses.
The next day, while Stewie is at work, Zlata invites Brian into her room under the pretense of discussing his books. Judging by Brian's eyes, they are not discussing literature.
I could chat for a second.
When Stewie comes home, he's met with the absolute horror of his wife in bed with his best friend.
Sorry I'm so late, babe. Levi no show to get...
Hey, Stewie.
Ryan? What the hell? That's my wife, man! Get off her!
Zlata tells Stewie to calm down, as if that's possible. The guy has been slaving away just to keep her comfortable, and she repays him by sleeping with Brian.
Stewie play ball?
Stewie, wait!
A boy and his dog.
Fueled by rage, Stewie grabs his autographed Mike Mustaka's baseball bat and goes straight for Brian's car, demanding to know exactly what went down.
Did you kiss butts? Did you, Bri?
I kiss butts with a lot of people, but Stewie, I'm sorry. I guess I just got carried away in the moment.
Then, in an unexpected moment of genius, or laziness, Stewie finds a loophole. If Brian wants to sleep with Zlata, he can take over all husband duties, including the wedding leftovers, while Stewie clocks out of the marriage. Brian agrees, but only if Stewie throws in one more breadstick.
I'm gonna need some more breadsticks.
Macaroni Grill. Come arrange your cuckolding agreement here.
And just like that, Zlata leaves. Stewie tries to quit his miserable job, only to find out he's been promoted to assistant manager. What a roller coaster.
You can take this job and...
Surprise!
Me? Yes, thank you! You don't know how much I needed this today.